What's the matter, kids? Afraid to get a little dirty? Oh, it was bad this morning. First one. Like when there's no wind, I was just about getting hi. Oh, you're here. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, guys. Just, picking up where I left off on the comic. I forgot. Lee Pony badge, because Lee Pony, right there. And welcome, once again, to the fabulous West Coast, San Ponab, California, with your pal, Dusty. And I like new specs. These are like, I'm old now, so I actually have to have reading glasses, but I had to have a little style. So we're done with that for today. So how are you all today? I'm having a wonderful time. I hope you all had a great day here. So we have with us tonight, all the way from Sweden, Miss Anneli Heed. Are you there, Anneli?
I'm here. Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing mighty fine, DustyKatt.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for waking up from your beauty sleep.
Oh yeah, my beauty sleep.
To have a little bit of time with us today. Now, most of us know you as Swedish Spitfire.
Yes.
But not only that. Let me get the list here. There's a list. See this list? There's a big list of stuff that you've done. Not only have you done Swedish Spitfire, but on the My Little Pony show, you've done photo finish.
Yes.
And Bon and Spike. And you also took over Sweetie Belle and Cheerilee, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, after episode 18. And that's just our favorite show. Now, if you go back to some other shows that we might know, Gravity Falls, Disney's Gravity Falls, Kung Fu Panda 2, Tigress in that movie, also in the Legends of Awesomeness bit, you'd play Tigress. Disney's Fish Hooks, Transformers Prime, favorite computer games, Half-Life 2, which is a huge game. Also Ben 10 Omniverse, you sung the theme song to that. And Avatar, Legend of Korra. You did some, more than 3 characters on that show. Does anybody else work in Sweden but you?
No, it's just me. I do it all.
That's what I thought. come on. Also, you played Scootaloo. Wow, you played Scootaloo in My Little Pony and Pinkie Pie's Ferris Wheel Adventure.
Yeah.
I've never even seen that yet. But
no, it's G3.5, I learned.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Ooh, so you got some history.
It was not the newborn babies. It was earlier than that.
Oh, good. The newborn baby was kind of creepy, if you ask me. Yeah, there you go. Lots and lots of stuff. On top of that, you're a stand-up comedian?
Yep.
Wow. I got a couple of questions about stand-up comedy.
Bring them on.
Yeah. We're going to go to my list of questions, right, y'all? And for a little later, we're going to actually have... You said you have an announcement for your fans. Is that correct? Is that true?
It's just a little announcement, yeah.
Little announcement.
You want me to say it now, or should
No.
I wait?
They have to wait for that.
Okay.
They're going to wait till the second half of the show for the good, the announcements.
Good.
Yes, so you're going to have to stick around. And if you do stick around, after our commercial break, you out there in TV land will be able to ask her any question you like, as long as you can get past Screwball. Good luck with that. So, here we go with the questions. First thing I was always curious about is, as a foreign language voice actress, do you actually watch the episodes in English before you actually record your parts in Swedish?
I watched it about a second before they push rec. So
Really?
and I never get to watch it before. So it's like, here it is, have a listen, and then let's jump in and do it.
Wow, that's like, you do such a good job with just having that little bit of time to actually get the lines.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You get used to it. In the beginning, it's like, oh, but who's the character? Okay, and then you just go with the flow.
Oh, so sort of the director's saying, well, a little bit pensive here, a little bit angry here, a little bit here, that kind of thing?
Nah. You hear that in the tone of voice, and you see the character, so that's yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, here's one that I always thought was kind of weird in a translation. For lines which are significantly longer or shorter than the English lines, in Swedish it's like 5 words, and in English it's 3. What do you do to try and make that fit within the animation that's going on? Do you bring your own suggestions, or do they have a different way of you saying the line?
Well, I often bring my own suggestions, because sometimes the translator, they miss a joke or a reference or something, and there's too many flaps of the mouth, and me and the sound engineer, we try to fix it, so sometimes it takes a little bit more time to do that.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, that's what I was wondering. If
to look perfect.
To look perfect.
And sound perfect, yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
This day is just going to be perfect.
You had to say it, hadn't you?
I did, absolutely. You set me up so well. Do you? I know that you are the singing voice of Rainbow Dash, correct?
Yeah.
Do you sing all of the characters that you do?
Yeah.
Really?
Whenever I have a character that's singing, I sing it. Yeah.
So you sing Sweetie Belle now and Rainbow Dash, and all of that. Wow, that is cool. So do you actually have a band? Do you actually sing for a band?
No, I had one a couple of years ago.
Yeah?
I was in a band, but no, not right now.
Were they like rock or pop, or what were they?
Pop with a lot of harmonies. I love harmonies.
Ah, so did you have any released music, like on CD that some people
yeah,
find?
but not in that band. I've done backup chorus for a lot of artists in Sweden, but that was also a couple of years ago. So, but I'm writing my own music, and there's a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Writing music, I love to write. I like doing songs myself, so yeah. We have to get something together. Let's see. Because you've worked in so many different genres, say you've done TV, you've done video games. What are some of the differences between working in, say, the video game industry versus going in the studio for an animation?
There's really not that much difference, no. It's actually the same studios that does the video games and the dubbing, mostly, except when it's prelay animation in the video games. Go to other studios, but it's almost the same. It's more freedom when you do prelay. Okay.
What do you mean by more freedom? What happens?
Because you don't have to fit in. I mean, in the dubbing you have to. In 05, 06 you have to get in, and you have to get out by 08. So just really do your thing and read a line in that amount of time. But in the prelay, you can just, so here's a line. Okay, I can say the line in slow motion if I wanted.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, with pre-recorded, with pre-done animation, you have to fit that small little window, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. How about, seeing as you've been a comedian, you've been on stage, have you done any live action?
Yeah, I have actually. I dubbed one live action movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. So because in Sweden we only dub children's shows. So it's not like in Germany, for example, they dub just about anything. But in Sweden we just do the kids stuff.
Right.
But as a professional, I think it's too bad because I really like. I mean, I would love it if Sweden would dub it all, just dub it all, because that would mean that I would have a lot of work. But my the other side of me thinks that I want to watch the original language, so
Mm-hmm.
a little bit conflicted there.
We talked. We hit a little bit about the translators and your studio engineer. How closely do you work with the translators to get it right?
The translator does their own thing, and then when I get the script, I just try to make the best of it. And sometimes you have to do a lot of work in the studio with the translation, and sometimes you don't. So I never meet the translators.
Oh, you
and I
never
never
meet them at all? They're not even
VAs.
there? Wow.
Hmm?
They're not even in the studio while you're doing the work?
No,
Wow.
never. It's just me. And then behind a glass shield is a sound engineer, and sometimes there's a director, and sometimes not.
Ah, so you're pretty free to get what you need to do done, obviously.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's you kind of need to work that way, actually. You come in and go,
It
okay,
is.
I got to do these lines, I got to fit in those holes, and let's get it done.
No!
No?
You forget about the passion.
Oh, the passion.
A lot
The
of,
passion.
A lot of passion to stand it. Yeah.
Yes.
I never go to work like, okay, so let's read these lines. Okay, fit
Yeah.
in there, mouth flaps. Okay, great. Now I go home. It's never like that. It's I go there and I'm like, yeah. So what am I supposed to do today? Okay, here's my script. Here's the show. Okay, let's do this.
That's awesome. You think that's
Yeah,
why?
I
You
love
think
the
that's
work.
why you're? Is that? You think that's the idea of why your work as Swedish Spitfire caught on so well with us over here?
Maybe. Maybe you heard my passion for it.
Maybe. You actually have a passion for apple pie, obviously.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? As a matter of fact, I need some apple over here. I'm gonna have me a swig. Green apple tonight,
That's
gang.
apple cider.
Yes.
Yeah,
apple
that's the
cider.
same thing.
I'm decked out for you today because I had my Wing Pony badge, I got my Spitfire button, I got my Wonderbolt shirt on, and I've got my Rainbow Dash etched tumbler glass full of apple cider. So
Perfect.
we were all set up for you tonight.
To know.
Seeing as you are in Sweden, how often do you get to Europe to meet other bronies, or have you met any other bronies in Sweden? What's it like?
I've been to Galacon last year, and
Uh-huh.
I was in Germany, Stuttgart, and there I got to meet like 500 bronies, and it was just awesome to go there. It was really nice. Other than that, I haven't met any bronies, so I'm missing you.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Well, if you know, do you have any plans to come to the stateside? I mean, no?
I do, but I've been to the U.S. 2 times, and I really love it. The country and the shopping and the food and everything.
Yes.
But I haven't been there. I was there last April,
Okay.
so 1 year ago. But I really want to go again, and it would be extra fun to meet some bronies over there and hug some American bronies.
Absolutely. Just you get in contact with me or one of the guys over here, and and you're gonna make a trip. We'll make sure it happens.
Great.
Not a problem. Let's see. Are you keeping? We talked about this before the show, but I want to make this question anyway. Are you keeping current with the My Little Pony episodes that show up on YouTube?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
No.
No.
No. But we're gonna talk about a certain episode a little later.
Yeah, I can guess which one.
Yes, a little
Yeah.
later. Of all the roles that you've done in My Little Pony, okay, which one would you really want to voice the most that you haven't?
That I haven't.
Yeah.
I would love to do. I would love to voice Fluttershy because she's so sweet and really unlike me. Because she's so shy and just little, you know.
Screwball. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's too cute. Yeah. There'll be animation of that by the end of the week. I'm telling you. Now, because you do stand-up comedy, have you worked the My Little Pony angle into your stand-up routine?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't done stand-up for 1.5 years or something. Because I have to write some new material, and I haven't got around to it because I have so much voice work, and it's like, I just have to do that. So,
Well, having work
but
is
when
good.
I do, maybe I can bring
Yeah.
some ponies in there.
Yeah, stick some ponies in there. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of comedy, what do you think is the main difference between, say, a Swedish comedy, what people in Sweden like for comedy versus, say, America or England? Because if you remember, in England, slapstick comedy isn't really a big thing. So when my brain's not working, but when slapstick came out, it just didn't go over very well. But it was great here. You know, the British slapstick comedians came. You know, their stuff was great in the U.S. So, do you feel that there's a big difference between, say, a Swedish audience, say, versus an American audience on what they like?
No, I don't really think so. No.
No?
I think it's quite the same. Yeah, because a lot of Swedes watch a lot of American shows, and yeah, I think it's quite the same actually.
Really? So, what
Especially in our generation.
what kind of TV is played over there in Sweden?
The same that's in the U.S. All the shows are here. So.
Are they like a season behind? Or are they the same season?
Before it used to be like 1 or 2 seasons behind, but now it's they're trying to keep it up. So
cool.
1 or 2 episodes apart, I think.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, you've worked with a lot of different animation houses, 2 of which being Hasbro and Disney.
Yeah.
Do you find that there's a difference working for these 2 different studios? Does Hasbro's way of working a little different from Disney's?
Oh, let me think about that. No, I don't think so.
No?
No. No.
Nope. So Disney gives you a script, and you're sitting in there with your sound guy, and then Hasbro gives you a script, and you're sitting there with sound guy and nothing else.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's quite the same, actually. So.
I'm gonna move to Sweden and become a voice actor. It's easy.
No, it's not. But
I know, I'm
you can't
joking.
really tell the difference between who's behind the script or who the client is. No, you can't really tell the difference. So, but then you see the results, and you get amazed of how good it is.
Cool. You gave me a list of your English translation work. Is there any animation houses in Sweden that you work for? I mean, actually in country?
No, because in Sweden we buy everything from America and then we dub it. So, but there is some animation houses, but I haven't got to work with them. There's like two animation houses, I think there are, and they do like 1 movie a year, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
So, but I haven't got the chance to work with them yet.
Oh, that's really weird. I would think that Sweden would have at least more than 1. Let's see. Or talk about that one. So the list over here. I got to read these things. I got a long question here. I don't remember exactly what I said. Okay. Your fellow voice actors in Sweden. Do they know of the Brony phenomenon? Or are they even aware of it?
They know about it because I've been telling the sound engineers a lot about it and the directors at the place. So they know. All of them know.
Well, we need to get some of their names. You know, who's doing Twilight Sparkle over there, and who's doing Rainbow Dash's voice. I mean, we need to know these people. We need to know them.
Yeah. They're on the Swedish wiki site. So
are
you
they?
can see the names there. Yeah.
We have to track them down. Charge, bronies! Go tell them they're awesome, because they are. What was really funny is I was actually doing some research for this piece, and I watched your version of Photo Finish, and I was laughing so hard because I'm hearing Swedish done by a German girl. I mean,
What?
Yeah, you had like this German, how Photo Finish has this German into it, but I'm hearing Swedish, and I was like, how do you do that? And like, okay, it's like Swedish with a German accent.
Yeah, I really love accents and languages, and I'm a real voice nerd. So when I heard that she had it's actually a Austrian accent.
Oh yeah, it's
so,
Austrian.
So I was like, oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Please, please, please. And they were like, okay, try and we'll have a listen.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I know, I'm gonna own this. Just give it to me. And then I did it, and I was like, okay, yeah, we'll keep this. It's good. I know.
It was really good.
She needs her accent.
I had no idea you did that. When I found out, I went, oh, I gotta go listen to this. Oh, that's cool. No, she's one of my favorite characters.
My favorite as well, because she's one of my favorite characters. I'd say, because she's so fun to do. Because it's like, nu jagor, and it's so funny to be that dark and
yes, pony. Yes. Speaking of which. Best pony.
Best pony is Spitfire.
Okay, best pony is Spitfire. There you go.
Yes, I had to say it.
Heard it from the mouth. Okay, we have a few minutes. I actually came up with a little video I made for you, which has a little Mando pony music to it, and it's cut together a bunch of little pieces of your acting in Swedish. So that goes on for about 3 minutes. So when we come back, we'll have Screwball get in the chat, and then we'll start taking some questions from the live studio audience. So all of you sit back and enjoy, and we'll be right back.
Växttrolleri. Det är nummer 25. 25 olika typer av trick. Så här. Det här är nog det bästa tricket hittills. Hallå, Rarity! Du sa? Åh, det är inget. Bara min grymma mustasch. Vi måste lista ut vad som ska ske tills våra cutie marks är här.
Ja, fotofinish har anlänt. Vi börjar nu. Det verkar som jag, fotofinish, har funnit nästa modekärna här på Nui. Är det sant? Ja, verkligen. Och ja, fotofinish ska hjälpa henne att glänsa över hela Equestria. Imorgon fotografering i parken. Jag går.
Var lite tysta nu. Vi har en mycket viktig lektion framför oss. Tack ska ni ha. Idag ska vi prata om det vi kallar cutie mark. Tråkigt. Ni kan alla se mitt cutie mark, eller hur? Som alla ponyer föddes jag utan ett cutie mark. Min flank var blank. Sen en dag, när jag var i er ålder, vaknade jag och upptäckte att ett cutie mark hade framträtt. Kolla in hennes hår! Ja, jag vet, men jag lovar, det var så alla ponyer hade sin man på den tiden. Jag ville bli lärare och blommorna symboliserade min förhoppning att jag kunde hjälpa mina framtida elever att blomma upp om jag fostrade dem med kunskap. Leendena representerade den glädje jag hoppades ge mina små ponyer under min undervisning. Så kan någon tala om för mig när en ponny får sitt cutie mark?
Alltid hungrig efter en show, va, Sören?
Ja! Min paj!
Du räddade! Tack!
Inga problem.
Du, jag känner igen dig. Du är ponnyn som räddade oss i Cloudsteel och var den bästa flygare-tävlingen.
Ja, visst. Namnet är Rainbow Dash.
Jaha, Rainbow Dash. Verkar som dina färdigheter räddade oss igen. I alla fall Sorens äppelpaj.
Ja.
Vill du hänga lite med oss?
Visst, varför inte? Jag hänger med underskruvarna.
Med drömmar har jag väntat på att få flyga med dem. En underskruv med feta trick snurrar runt och ger en kick. För de som gärna tittar, de är
öser på med hittar under skruvarna och jag träffas här på galan.
Ta-da! So that's a little bit of what she gets to do over there and have fun doing. And she told me that I picked the wrong cheerleader. That wasn't her.
How could you?
I'm sorry. The amount of Swedish version of footage on this side of the water just doesn't exist because they block it over here. So people put it up on YouTube, but we can't see it. So I picked everything I could lay my hooves on, and I thought that was you, and it's like, oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It was a lovely video. Thank you for doing it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm missing Screwball. Screwy! Screwy! Where are you? Screwball!
I love your voice. Oh my goodness. All of us have been talking about RC. We love your voice. It's so horrible and.
Yes. We're gonna do something really quick. Because you all know that Wonderbolt's Academy came out only a few weeks ago. And I sent a little clip of it to Miss Heed. And we're going to see what she can come up with really quick on a line from that show. And I got a couple of lines written right here. And we're going to see how quickly she can come up with a translation. How's that sound? That sound like fun?
Boy.
We'll see.
Okay. The first line, and this is the scene where Rainbow Dash gets told she's a wing pony. So she goes to see Spitfire in her office. And Spitfire's a little exasperated because all she's doing is signing pictures, right? So she doesn't want to talk to Rainbow Dash. She's a little exasperated about it. So the first line is, "What is it, Rainbow Dash?"
Okay, so I just supposed to say it in Swedish?
Yeah.
Okay. Vad är det, Rainbow Dash?
Okay, then Rainbow Dash says something, and she says, "And?"
Och.
And then Rainbow Dash says something, and she says, "Because I believe that you and Lightning Dust will be an unstoppable team. Do you not think that you will be an unstoppable team?"
Jag tror att du och Lightning Dust kommer att vara ett ostoppbart team. Tror inte du att du och Lightning Dust kommer att vara det?
Rainbow Dash says something, and she says, "Then what's the problem?"
Så vad är problemet? That was not good. Sorry.
Okay.
That was not. Så vad är problemet? I think, I don't know.
There you go.
It's hard when I don't hear the original voice.
Okay, and here's the last line.
Okay.
"And I think Lightning Dust likes to push herself a little more than you do. That's why I made her lead pony. Got it?"
Och jag tror att Lightning Dust tycker om att köra... Wait, I just had to push yourself. Well. Och jag tror att Lightning Dust tycker bättre om att pusha sig själv än vad du tycker. Så det är därför hon får vara lead... Så det är därför hon får vara lead pony. Okay? Something like that. I'm sorry. It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
I know. We're just
I
having...
don't have the original voice in my ear, so...
We're just having fun with it. We're just having fun with
Don't
it.
use this in any way.
We won't.
So right.
It would be much better if I was in the studio and I was actually... I promise you.
Yes. Of course it will. And of course, because that's going to come up, you're probably going to go in and record that probably sometime soon. So that's something we have to look forward to. We have Swedish Spitfire being Drill Sergeant Bad Flank. And you get to do it. It's going to be awesome. Yes. So, Screwy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screwy's here. And we have questions from all of you out there. So,
Okay.
let's do it.
There's a lot that have been coming in. So this one is Pink Pearl Apple. And question is, Dusty, will you wear your afro get up for the upcoming 80s week?
Oh, yeah. The Afro's going to come out for 80s Week. Of course it's going to come out for 80s Week. Oh, what? Yeah. By the way, everybody, Everfree Radio is doing our yearly 80s Week coming up, which is going to be the week prior to Las Pegasus Unicon, which is going to start February 17th. So, be tuning in. We're going to have all kinds of 80s themed shenanigans going on. I call it shenanigans. So shenanigans will be going on. So make sure you come to all the shows that week. We're all going to be 80sing it up. So it's going to be fun.
Oh, man. said, so this one is from Sectus. Question is, I'm surprised how a whole lot of this hasn't come through, but will you be able to say apple pie in Swedish?
DustyKatt can say it.
I can't say it in Swedish. I don't know Swedish.
Okay.
Let's-
Just say this. Say after me, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Apple pie.
Okay. Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Apple pie. Good? Good?
Oh, man.
Awesome.
I get the job.
Now
Yeah.
it's Sweden. That's the only thing you know. You need to know.
That's one thing I know in
Pie.
Swedish. There you go.
Pie.
I need to know how. I need to know that. And I need to know how to order a beer. That's all I need to know.
Great. Say it.
How do I order a beer in Swedish? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You say en öl, tack.
En öl?
En
M?
öl,
Öl?
tack.
Pack.
Yep.
En
En
öl?
öl, tack.
Nice. Now, you know what? When Nash comes over to another convention, I'm going to throw that on him. It's like, order me a beer. Yeah. Next.
This one is from. You ready?
Yes.
James Johnson!
James Justice!
Question is, if you ever watched any of the English dubs of the episodes, and if so, are there any noticeable differences other than language?
Sorry, can you see it again?
Have you watched American versions, and the ones you have watched, is there any difference in them from the Swedish to American versions?
I mean, of course it is, because everyone does their own interpretation in Sweden. So the characters are the same, but with other people's interpretations. So yes and no. No and yes.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Mix it both. So this one is from Imperious.
Imperious.
A question for Anneli. How did you find out about Big Magic? Did you know about before becoming a VA for Swedish?
No, I heard about it when I was done recording season 1, so I didn't know anything about it until then. And I thought that, I really hope they're gonna like what I did. So, yeah. I Googled it a little bit, and I found out that there was a lot of fans to the show, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And I didn't think about it much more until I got the invitation for GalaCon. And then I got to know about the Spitfire, the Best Night Ever clip.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was really, they wrote to me like, we really want you to come to this convention from Manliest Brony. And I was like, okay, but I speak Swedish. I'm not in the original, I'm in the Swedish version. And they were like, yeah, haven't you seen this? You play Spitfire. And I thought to myself, okay, Spitfire, I think she had like 3 lines or something. I mean, I do Spike and everything. And then they sent me the clip, and I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, and as I said at the VA panel at GalaCon that I took a whole Friday night sitting and reading all of the comments on the YouTube clip. And, cute photo finish! Aww!
Yeah, absolutely.
You're distracting me.
I'm distracting you.
And I saw the clip, and I read all of the comments, and some of them made me go, "Oh, that's so sweet," and some of the comments made me go, "Ew."
Yeah, that's the internet for you.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, welcome to the internet.
So this one is from.
Oh, you got so many cute stuff there.
Charlie,
it's me.
Yes, it's you.
Scratch my back. That feels good.
Yes. Let's see, I can scratch your back. Let's see. I'm gonna reach up here. Yeah, scratchy, scratchy. Right there. Scratch, scratch, right behind the ear.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Screwball next.
So from this is from Gavin Japp. A question for Anneli. What got you into voice acting and or comedy?
Excuse me, what? The connection is so I hear like
What got you into voice acting and comedy?
what got me into the voice? Oh, well, I'm a very funny person, and I thought, I'm so funny that I have to be on stage and be funny and get paid for it, and then I did.
It's usually the way it works. It's usually the way it works.
But I don't know really how I began. I wrote some sketch comedy for one of Sweden's biggest radio stations, and then I got to know some comedians, and they were like, "You have to try stand up. You have to go to the stage and just stand there and do your thing."
Mhm.
And I was like, okay. So I went there and I did it for like 300 persons, and I went off stage and I thought, oh, this went so well. I was so good. And they were like, yeah, you know, there are courses you can go so you can get better at this. I was like, okay. And then I've done it for 8 years. So I did take the little course a week or something, and then I learned how to write my material and how to build a joke from I don't know the word for it, but from the upwarming to the punchline.
Mm-hmm.
I know the three steps to build it up now. So, but I've been doing it for 8 years, and then somebody said, "Oh, you should do voice acting," and I said, "Yes, I should," because I had a major love affair with the Little Mermaid when I was a kid. I really loved that movie. Still, I love it, and The Beauty and the Beast, and all of those. And I actually recorded myself when I was 10. On my little tape recorder, seeing all the lines from The Little Mermaid in different voices.
That's cool. I did something like that. Me and my buddies, we were into radio. So we would actually take records and we would spin them and play the whole record. And then in between changing records, we would actually be like DJs. And
Cool.
we'd record ourselves.
I did that too, with like fake TV shows and stuff. But then they called me from the studio when I was doing a lot of stand-up, because I'm an impersonator as well, so I do a lot of celebrity voices in Sweden. And they called me, and I got there, and I never want to leave because it's so good. So
Nice. That's awesome.
I find my calling. Oh.
Next screwy.
This one is Luminaire. And simple question for Anneli is: Do you like being the Spitfire?
Do I like being Spitfire?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I like it.
Are you hoping that maybe what I like to ask is: are you hoping that the part for the upcoming Spitfire have a much bigger role in the season 3 episode? And I hope you get the part.
Yeah.
She'll get it.
I think
Of course she's going to get it.
if season 2 and 3 is going to be dubbed in Sweden, if they are, I hope I'm going to keep all of my my characters.
Yeah.
I think I will, but I hope so. If it comes to Sweden.
Oh, it'll come to Sweden.
If and when.
It will.
Also, Luminaire, question is: what's your favorite role you've ever done?
Huh? The connection is like,
Favorite
oh,
role.
sorry. The best role?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
The best role I ever done. Oh, there's so many of them. I really like Bee from Fish Hooks because she's so hysterical and crazy, and she's like this red-haired goldfish and cheerleader girl, and she's just crazy, and that's funny. And Kid vs. Cat, I did a little boy called Coop, and he was screaming all the time, and I love to do that. So.
Oh, no way! I love that show.
You do? Cool.
Yeah.
It was my first really big dubbing job, so that was so nice to go to the studio for 6 hours and just scream my lungs out. He screams, the line, scream, line, scream, and then cat.
Well, Coop is that's cool. Wow.
I actually used kind of the same voice for the Spike in MOP, because I came in there in the studio, was like, okay, so this is My Little Pony. You know him? I'm like, do I know him? Yeah, I had My Little Ponies when I was a kid. And they said, okay, so you're gonna do the Coop Burtenberger voice for this little dragon. And I was like, oh, really have to do the same voice because that's his voice, you know, trying to. They're like, no, the same. Okay.
Well, actually, that's pretty funny because Kathy Westlock, who actually does
I know,
Dennis's
just
voice,
Dennis. I know.
does Spike's voice, and they're both
Yeah.
literally the same thing. And she sold me when I got into it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, this
Cool.
we're like related. And then
So this one. Oh.
No, I'm talking about favorite roles. The Tigress in Kung Fu Panda is also very cool to do because she fights a lot.
Oh yeah.
And RC school, yeah, a lot of
What's that
fun.
like? When you have to do like the grunts and stuff, and they're like hitting. Is that fun or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get to sound funny. I go to a little room and I get to do all these effort noises. It's so much fun. I like it. The worse I sound, the uglier I sound, I really like it. And then after the take, I'm like doing a really nasty sound, and then I'm like, I'm sounding like a nightingale, doesn't I? And they're like, yeah. In the summer, in the sunset, oh yeah, it sounds exactly like that. And like, wow.
So this one is, you know, what Brony. Question is, if you watch anime, then what is your favorite?
Do I like anime?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that much anime. I saw a little bit when I was younger, but I don't know if it counts as anime. I'm really sorry if I step on any toes now, but I saw the Lady Lovely Locks when I was a kid. Maybe that's not anime. No, but it's a Silver Fang. I saw a little bit of
Silver Fang is.
Candy.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's I don't have that much.
Yeah, I'm not
Wish
sure
I
how
had-
much was brought into Sweden. Over here in the United States, it was huge. They started importing Japanese animation back in the 70s, so it's been huge over here.
Is Monsoon a World Master? Is that anime?
I think so.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I dubbed that one, so that I know.
There
That
you
was
go.
evil.
Yeah.
Evil. Love evil villains.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you know what? You know what's going to happen? I predict it right now. Anneli Heed will be the voice of Chrysalis. You heard it here
Oh.
first.
I really wanna.
She will be the voice of Chrysalis.
She's so evil.
Yes. And the day will be perfect when it happens.
Perfect.
Yes. Next.
So this one is from a quid pro quo. Question for all: what element of harmony do you think you best present?
What
Oh, sorry again.
What element of harmony do you think you best
Oh,
think that describes you the best?
let's see. The elements of harmony is every one of the main six. Let's see. You're testing my notion here, huh? Okay. I'm loyal. And I just remember the loyal one, Applejack, I think.
Yep.
I got one. 5 to go. I don't know. Let's go with loyal.
Well, there you go. My roommate will love you for that because Applejack is his favorite pony.
Oh, great.
Yes, I'm
You
a
get
lot.
bit of Applejackish hat.
Yes.
Cool.
I am a lot like Rainbow Dash. But I'm not like braggy about anything. It's just that I'm really sporty. I do the motocross and go to the gym and all that kind of stuff. So I've been a lifelong athlete my entire life. So I got Rainbow Dash there. I'm stupidly loyal, so I got Applejack in there. And, you know, I'm not so much Twilight or Pinkie Pie, but, you know, generous to a fault sometimes, a little bit of... So I get about those three, you know, Rarity,
Yeah.
Applejack, and Rainbow Dash. Depending on my mood of the week.
Yeah.
Did-
I'm a little
did-
bit of, like Pinky as well.
Yes.
I can tell you.
Yeah, I
Maybe
get
you
that.
noticed.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pinkie Pie in you.
Yeah.
Did you just say loyal for Applejack? He got mixed up. It's loyal for Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some people are like, oh, he goofed.
Shut up.
Is that a troll face I see?
That's why. Yes, he's a troll. Trust me.
I'm
Trust
not
me.
trolling, I swear.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I have to correct you. Or
I know you had to correct me because that's why you're my wing pony.
I love a pony match.
Yes.
Mine would actually be Fluttershy. Shy kindness, that sort of thing. That's.
Yep, I agree with that one.
Oh, thank you.
Except when you're running around in a Canadian's flag.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of my country.
Yeah, but that's not very Fluttershy-like.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of the opposite of shy.
Pretty much.
I'm parading the equestrian flag. Can't you see it? I'm hiding behind my back. Oh, no, I forgot the flag at home. I'm sorry.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Oh, so this one is from Dragoon 7777. Question for Anneli, what's your favorite episode of My Little Pony so far?
It must be. I haven't seen them all, as I said earlier, but Green is Not Your Color from season 1 is so good because there Spike tells everyone that he's in love with Rarity, and that's so cute. And of course, Photo Finish does her thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see the rest of that episode because I only saw the little snippet that I put into my video because I couldn't find the whole thing. It's blocked in this country, but I want to see the whole thing with Photo Finish because I thought what the little bit I saw was hilarious. I don't even know what you're saying, but I don't care. I want to see it.
The same thing, other language.
The same thing in another language. There you go.
Yeah.
That's how you learn.
Same thing, but
That's how you learn Swedish, people. Go
Yeah.
pick up the Swedish versions and then just play them next to each other.
It's like, hi, and welcome to Learning Swedish by
Yes.
Ponies.
By ponies.
Yeah. I'll totally tune in and I'll learn Swedish.
It's Rosetta Ponies. There you go.
So this one is from
What are you doing?
I'm doing nothing.
What are you, Dusty?
What? Nothing.
Waving,
I'm
hi.
just sitting here.
I can't see the live stream while doing this. I know my internet, but what are you doing?
Nothing.
Uh,
I'm waving at the camera. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, can you see me waving? No, you can't.
No, I can't see me waving either.
Screw me.
So this one is from Shikari Speeder, and question is, well, actually, he makes these posters, and he's wondering if you'd like to have your own OC poster, or maybe even your own, create a Spitfire poster for you.
Oh, yes, I would love that. That would be so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of ones. He made one for me, made one for countless VAs, and
Yep.
oh my goodness. So this one is from BF3 Pony. Question for Dusty, who is your brony hero?
My brony hero?
Yeah.
I think my brony hero is probably Mando Pony. Because with everything his family has gone through in the last 2 years, to continually be a fan, to continually crank out awesome music when your family is in flux and moving all over the country, is amazing to me. That to continue to be that dedicated to what you do is amazing. So I think Mando Pony is my brony hero.
Mm-hmm.
I heard he's doing music with Andrea Liebman as well.
He is.
Yeah.
They are
I saw it on
doing a
Twitter.
collaboration.
That's cool.
He's also doing one with Kazumi Evans, who sings Rarity over here in the States.
Oh, cool.
And there might be a big burly mustachioed person might be in on that project, but I don't know who.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Maybe.
I never knew that. So, this one is from Renard. Question is for you, Anneli, is, are you coming to a telecast this year?
Am I coming to?
BronyCon.
Yeah.
Oh, not that I know of.
Is there
And I
any
think-
brony conventions you're going to be coming to?
Yeah, actually, at the same time as BronyCon, it's my little announcement here.
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
it. Right now. Right. This is the announcement,
now.
people. The announcement right now that Anneli Heed will be going to which convention?
I'm going back to GalaCon.
Back to GalaCon.
Yeah,
Woo!
and
Back to
I'm
GalaCon.
also going to CrystalCon
Ooh, where's CrystalCon?
Wow.
in Gothenburg, Sweden.
Gothenburg's. Oh, Sweden gets its own now.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be so cool.
CrystalCon. If they got any like extra, what is the denomination of money in Sweden? What do they call it?
Kronor,
Kronor.
crowners.
Crowners? If they have any more if they have any crowners sitting in the back, they could like fly me over. I'd love to come.
I'll check with them.
Awesome, because my family goes all the way back to Norway.
Oh,
Sweden.
really?
Yeah, because I'm way back in my family. It's Norse, so I've never been there.
Neighbor.
Yes, so it's
Almost neighbors.
almost, but yeah, it's. I'd love to go visit there someday. So
Yeah.
it's one of those.
It should. It's really nice,
One of those.
especially in the summertime.
Yes, I've seen the pictures of the fjords and the
The
green,
fjords.
the fjords and the greenness and the awesomeness. It's like I want to ride a motorcycle. I want to ride a motorcycle in and around there because it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Next.
This one is from What Can Tolerate. Question for Anneli. What character from Anneli is your favorite to sing?
My favorite character for me to sing
Yeah.
in MLP
Yes.
or
Yeah.
It must be Rainbow Dash. Yeah. I mean, all the songs in the show are so great, and I'm so happy when she's around. So it's like, oh no, it's my turn. This is my bit. I'm gonna sing this. Yay!
It must have been really fun to do winter wrap up.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It really was, and I'm in the choir as well, so I did a lot of the harmonies.
Oh,
and
nice.
I had to decide and pick them out myself, and I just stood there for like half an hour. Just okay, so this, and this, and this, and this, and the doctor was like, okay, you do what you do. Yeah, this. I was in boss mode.
Nice.
Yeah. So this one is Firemain. The question is, which comedian or comedians do you look up to?
Oh, wow, that's a good question.
It is a good question.
I look up to. Can I think about that for a little?
Yeah,
little
think
time?
about that
Okay,
for a little
okay,
bit.
I can say one. Pablo Francisco. I really like his style because that was what I was doing as well. When a lot of impersonations and sounds, and so I was sometimes called the female Swedish version of Pablo Francisco. Sometimes I was called that, and that made me very happy because
Cool.
I think he's so cool. So that was really flattering. So he's good, and I think Sarah Silverman can be very funny. And there's a lot of them. Okay, there's just a lot of them. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler is also very good.
Yeah, they were really funny on the Golden Globe Awards last night.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. I'm gonna watch it. So I actually dubbed Amy Poehler's voice. How do I pronounce it? Amy Poehler?
Polar.
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 Okay, like a polar bear.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Monsters vs. Aliens, she was a computer voice, and I was that in Sweden. So I was like, oh, this is so
Oh.
cool. It's her.
Nice.
I don't know. Cool. Actually, I watched the Golden Globes, and honestly, Will Ferrell's part made me laugh so darn hard.
Will
If you
Ferrell makes me
haven't
laugh
seen
most
Will
of the time.
Ferrell's- Yeah, if you haven't seen his part with, I cannot remember her name, but when they were on show to announce, you gotta look it up on YouTube because it was hilarious. I've never got a question through from this particular person before.
Okay.
This was from Care to Win.
What?
Yeah. Care to Win watching. He's brought in a few questions and a bunch of them were so good. I have to
Do
put
it.
these through.
Bring it.
Okay, before
No.
you ask me, please, I just have to say one thing.
Yes.
I saw the chat. Somebody was like, "How can she be so energetic?" And I can answer you that I had a lot of sugary sodas, and I took a nap 1 hour ago. So 2-hour nap, a lot of sugary sodas. Here I am.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm so pinky.
You're so high.
Yeah.
Throw the question.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a question. Yeah, I put Blake for a sec there. From Carolyn, our question is: are the translators usually native-speaking Swedish speakers who also speak English, or opposite English-speaking who speak Swedish? Does this how the jokes and idioms get translated?
Oh, sorry, I just heard every second word because
I think the question was, are the translators Swedish who speak English? Are they English speakers who speak Swedish? Therefore, the jokes, the English jokes can be translated into Swedish, or if they're actually Swedish people who are trying to understand English jokes.
Yeah, there are Swedish people trying to understand English jokes, and sometimes if the jokes are not okay, maybe the translator didn't get the reference. I try to save the jokes, and I think everyone in the voice acting business in Sweden is trying to save as much of the jokes as possible, because it's so you don't want them to go to waste. I mean, somebody wrote this, and it's so much fun, and it's like, oh no, I gotta fix that joke in there. I really gotta do it. So if it's possible, we do it.
Cool.
Also from Caroline, the question is, can you give an example of a joke or a line that you just couldn't make work well for Swedish audience?
Oh, no, not really. Just from the top of my head, no. I mean, that situation occurs kind of often. But no, nothing that I can think of right now. Sorry.
No, sorry. That's a hard one, really. Caroline.
That's why he writes my stuff. He's the cerebral cortex up there. That's what he does.
Yeah, they're like, oh my goodness. Blows my mind when I read it. Jeez. One sec. A quick read. From this one is from this one from Manliest Pony. Question is, what is the funniest line you had to read in your voice acting career?
The funniest line?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of lines. I can't. Oh, just too many of them are really. I mean, I think it's very fun to just shout no or nej, as is in Swedish, and you just go, okay, so now I'm gonna scream in your ear. So it's like nej. It's really, really long. I think Spike does one.
Yeah.
When they kidnap Rarity, and he's like nay. Something like that. I do.
Which is kind of weird because that's what a horse would say, not a dragon.
Oh my goodness.
Cute. And you can really see down his throat while he's shouting. And I was jumping in the studio like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun to shout no for a long time. And with that special kind of voice too, it's like that voice is really. It's like this. I do it like this, so it's really now kind of boyish and like I really press it down. So. It's better in Swedish.
Which is really weird because that's exactly how Kathy Westlook explained how she did it. Yeah. Exactly.
Perfect. I'm doing it right.
I was like, wait a minute, Kathy Westlook just got on my chat room. What the? How'd that happen?
That's Swedish Kathy.
You're actually the very first female voice actress that's been on the show.
Oh.
I've interviewed all the guys, all of them, from the English version, but you're the first female voice actor I've actually interviewed on the show.
I'm honored.
Yes.
I never realized that until now. This one is from. This question is from the Pony with Claws. The question is, how did you learn English so well? Was that a requirement for your job?
Actually, I can brag a little bit about the Swedish school system because we learn English when we're in third grade, and we watch a lot of TV shows that are English. And as I said earlier, only the kids shows are dubbed, so it's English all around us. And I mean, everyone who uses the internet learns English, and yeah, and then if you have a musical ear, you pick it up. And then I have relatives in America actually, so I think maybe it's from them. I don't know.
That's cool. That's nice. That means if you ever go over and you visit that area, you don't have to worry about having to speak Swedish because most everybody speaks English.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's everyone speaks English, so it's really easy for tourists to get here.
That's one more check off.
And
my list.
everyone
I don't
loves
have
to speak English as well.
Don't have to
It's
learn
like,
Swedish to go there. Done.
Just say pie.
Yes. Apple pie.
Yeah.
So this one is from Spectrum, and related to the previous question is, Anneli, Swedish and English the only languages you're fluent in, or is there other languages that you can translate to?
Oh, well, it's the only. Yeah, I wish I could speak a lot of more languages, but no, I can't. So I can do accents. Maybe if I do an accent, maybe if I do like a Russian accent and go to Russia, people are like, oh, she speaks Russian. She's one of us. Yes, she can speak like that. But no.
It's good for health.
Yes, very.
It's very good for health. That's That's what we need to do. She needs to be Dimitri's sister.
Who's Dimitri?
Dimitri is actually the Russian brother on the EQI show. Here on Everfree Network.
EQI show is.
Yeah, the Equestria Inquirer show has a roving reporter named Dimitri, and he's Russian. That's like that's all he says. It's good for health.
Pony's good for health.
Pony's good for health. Yes. Next.
So this one is from.
Sorry, read from the chat.
No. So this one is from Murphy. Question to Dusty: what was your reaction to the adorable baby Applejack in the Apple Family Reunion episode?
Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was one of those.
It was a heart attack.
I wanted to immediately learn how to go make apple fritters. Yeah. Stay tuned. It might actually be a Cooking with Dusty show soon.
That'd be cool.
Yes. So, stay tuned.
This one is from Sergeant CM, also known as Chris.
Chris! Hey, Chris!
And the question is, for all of us, what's our favorite kind of hard alcohol?
Favorite kind of hard alcohol? I'm into whiskeys. Applejack and that kind of thing. So that's my hard alcohol of choice.
Okay, I'm not into that at all. I drink a little bit of wine, sparkly white wine.
Sparkly white wine.
Yeah, it's very ladylike, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mostly into ciders, but when I want a shot of something, I'll have like Applejack whiskey. Just a small little shot. When we're playing role-play ponies over there on the table, we'll have our cookies out, and I'll be drinking a cider, and Karen will go over and pour a little whiskey for me and a couple of the other guys, and we're sitting there playing role-play ponies and dice and having a great time.
Nice.
By the end of it, we're laughing our butts off.
I don't drink, so it's not my thing. Why are we getting all these fancy little guests in here? This is from D-Pad Pony, who's one of the people behind Blue Screen Bronies. And question, Anneli, what video game character would you like to voice?
What?
What video game character
Oh.
would you like to voice?
Oh. I don't know really. I don't play that much video games nowadays. I played a lot of Nintendo growing up. But no, I don't know.
I could see, you know what? I could see you doing Princess Peach.
Yes.
Sounds nice.
Absolutely. Yes.
Princess Peach.
Princess Peach.
I never done a princess. Never voiced a princess before, so that would be cool.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the princess.
Yeah, she's the one that strung along the Plumber Brothers in Nintendo for what,
Oh
20
yeah,
years?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I know.
Yeah.
A lot of Super Mario.
Yep.
Oh, this one is from. I'm not bad at this name. Manliest Brony. The question is, where do you see the My Little Pony series going in a few years?
Where do I see the
Where do
My
you
Little
see the
Pony
My
show
Little
go?
Pony show going in a few years if you're still there?
I think and I hope it's gonna go on forever. I mean, it's a good show.
Yeah.
So obviously, I really hope it's gonna go on forever. I mean, at least 80 years or something.
Let's just
At
hope we
least.
get enough seasons out of it that we can watch it forever and be happy. We can watch it in reruns and never be bored of it. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get enough seasons, 7, 8, that
And a movie.
and a movie or two, and then we'll never get bored of it. It'd be very fun.
Oh, sorry. I'm just reading more questions. So this one is from sorry. So this one is from. I'm just doing quick speed run. Sorry. Oh, so this one's from Mango. Is English grammar challenging to dub for Swedish cartoons?
Yeah, because the Swedish language has a lot of more words in the language than the English. So, for example, if the line is, I don't know what to do, we have to go home now. In Swedish it is, jag vet inte vad vi ska göra, vi måste verkligen gå hem nu. So that's longer. So you really have to fit it in. So yeah.
Yeah, that would be hard because you're restricted time. So it does get a point where you have to talk so fast that it's hard to keep up.
Yeah. Sometimes in certain characters, you really have to speed it up, and still people have to hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be kind of challenging sometimes. And then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, gonna go on forever. And then, wait, I'm not gonna go on forever.
So this one is from Nuki97. Question for you, Emily. What advice do you have for a fledgling independent voice actor?
My advice is to make a really good voice demo with a lot of different voice samples, so you can really show your variety. Wait a second. Yeah, exactly. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. So and then you have to send it and then follow up with a call to the studio. Hi, did you get my voice demo? What you think? So you get connected to them. That's my... And never give up. It's really important to hang in there. It can be tough sometimes. I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Really. If you're new in the business, trying to get in, because I know, at least in Sweden, the dubbing companies, they get 50 CDs and links every week. People try to get in, so I know it's really hard for them.
Ooh, here's a question that always pops up all the time. This one's from X1120. Is Luna or Celestia?
I haven't
Actually,
seen...
we're gonna re-ask that question. Okay. Celestial Empire or the New Lunar Republic? Mm-hmm.
haven't seen that far in the show.
No. You understand. Here in the United States, we just had a presidential election, as you know. Yes. So, all summer, the UKI guys and I had been doing a little election for the Princess of Equestria. And of course, there was the Celestial Empire. Princess Celestia was running against the new Lunar Republic, which of course is Princess Luna. So, in which side of this political fence do you think you would be on?
Oh, I like a bit of discord.
Oh!
I like...
in other words, you went for the Serbian vote.
No, I think... I don't know. I can't really... I'm leaning towards Luna, actually.
There you go. Another one.
There you go.
On our side. Absolutely.
But of course, I'm rooting for the main six. I mean,
yeah,
I'm one of them partly, so...
of course.
Well...
Yes.
I pass. I take a pass.
Yes. Princess Luna lost the election by one vote.
Lost?
One stinking vote. Twilight Sparkle.
Why?
Yes. Twilight Sparkle. One vote. Come down to Twilight Sparkle's vote and you know who she's voting for. Celestia. So another 1,000 years of Celestia till the next vote. There you
That's all right.
Next.
So this one is from Brony. Question is, what is your favorite species of Equestria? Pony, dragon, griffin, serpent, manticore, hydra, changeling, dragoness, etc.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that for me?
Yeah. What's your favorite species
My favorite species?
in the world of Equestria? Is it pony, griffin,
Yeah.
manticore,
No, pony.
dragon? Huh?
Pony.
Pony.
Yeah.
Pony.
Which pony?
Everyone.
Pegasus, Earth pony, or unicorn?
Flying ponies.
Flying ponies. Pegasus.
Yeah, I can relate to those.
Yes, that's why she's a Pegasus in this picture up here.
What about you?
Somebody wrote. Oh.
Wait, right?
Oh no! Somebody wrote in the chat that she can't say Luna because she haven't seen what she does. She's so bad. And I'm like, okay, maybe I.
No, that's Nightmare Moon, not Luna.
Oh, okay.
Nightmare Moon is not Luna.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
I
people.
know,
Don't
I know.
confuse the poor woman.
I'm
right.
getting confused.
Get it right. Next.
So this one is from. This one's from Colin. I'll say that part. Colin Kotar. I hope I said that right. Question is, how surprised are you at us, the fandom, and have you ever been stopped somewhere by a fan?
I was very surprised and happily surprised, and now I'm not because now I'm used to it. So, but I never been stopped by anyone in the streets. But I heard a friend of mine was in the subway, and he sat next to a couple of bronies who sang Winter Wrap Up, and I was so jelly because I was like, oh, if I were there, I would have joined in and sing with them, and I would have bro hooped. Oh, it would be so cool. So, but it hasn't happened yet. But I hope it's gonna happen.
Oh, it'll happen.
And I got this really sweet scarf. From Tortilla 27, Kevin, and I had that sometimes, and I thought now the Ronin's gonna come up to me and say hi because they're gonna see, and they haven't done that, so. But I'm still waiting.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
Question from Screwloose for Anneli. How often do you come to the States?
How often I come to the States?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there twice, and last time was last April, and I want to go once a year, but this year I haven't been there yet. So okay, this just been 2 weeks this year, but I really want to go to the US very soon again because I love it. It's like really like it.
Cool. Well, you tell us your itinerary, and we'll figure out, and where you're going. We'll figure out if there's a brony meet somewhere. we can point you at.
Perfect.
Yes.
And then I'll go so I can meet you. So this one is from Sven. this is an interesting question. I like this. Question is, can you do a, I guess you could say, I was about to speak Spanish. Damn it. I'm having such a brain moment with the fudge. Can you do a Morgan Freeman voice?
A Morgan
Free.
A Morgan Freeman voice.
Maybe even in Swedish if you can.
I'm a girl.
She's a
No,
girl. How's she gonna do a Morgan Freeman voice?
Girl. No, but I mean, he's really. No, I can't.
No, she can't.
I think DustyKatt can do that.
Maybe I could.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe.
But not in Swedish. But maybe be something like, "Hey son, jag heter Morgan Freeman." I don't know. That was the best. I could.
This
Here you go.
is CNN. There you go.
This is CNN.
I think my jaw hurt. I'm running too much. Ow.
Oh.
Sorry. I just, Oh, wrong one. That's grass. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on reading. Oh, here you go. This is Honey Badger. Is, do you sometimes use your voice acting skills to annoy people or simply for fun?
I just hear people for fun.
Yeah, do it again.
Something.
Do you use voice acting skills to annoy people or simply for fun?
Do I do?
Do you use your voice acting skills to annoy people, or just have fun with it? Say you call up for a pizza.
Yeah. I do that. both to annoy and to have fun. I'm never quiet. My friend says that if I'm standing in a line with a friend and it's quiet for like a minute,
Mm-hmm.
I start with like, things like that, and they're like, "Come on!" Oh, sorry, did I sound?
Was that my outside voice?
Oh, exactly. No, but I do a lot of voices all the time, and I really don't think about it. I sing a lot all the time as well. But yeah, I do.
That would be so much fun to do voices. Oh, I don't know. Question from Moon Coral. Finally, question. Have you ever voiced or dubbed a character that stuck with you emotionally after a session?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was, I remember from Transformers Prime, where I'm RC. There was an episode when her arch enemy took her to her place, and it was really, really messy there for a while, and she was captured and stuff, and I got so much adrenaline from doing that, and I worked with one of my favorite directors, and I remember when I came home, I was so hyped from the recording, so I just had to go out running for half an hour just to get it out of the system. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I want to do something, because my whole body was ready to fight. I was like, okay, I've been doing these noises now for 3 hours, and I was like, oh, I have to get this out of myself, so that was cool.
That's awesome. This is a question from Sergeant. Yeah. Question is, what's your dream car?
My dream car? Oh, maybe a Mercedes or something. The brand of the car doesn't really matter for me, actually. The color should totally be metallic purple.
Ooh.
Yeah. It would be a small car that I could drive really fast. I'll like go around like.
We should get you and you should get using Sibsy together.
What's that?
Oh yeah.
Well, Sabrina Abergini is one of the storyboard artists on the show at DHX, and she's a car nut. She has a Subaru. She's a hopped up Subaru, and she actually has a pony named Wildfire, who's a Pegasus.
Cool.
So, yeah, so you get these two together, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wildfire and Spitfire. That's a lot of fire.
that's a lot of fire.
This question from my Game and Jab question is, jeez, for both me and Dusty, what is James Justice's superpower?
James Justice's superpower?
Yeah.
I think his superpower is the ability to manipulate cornflakes.
That's not the
I think
power.
that's it. The ability to manipulate cornflakes.
Manipulate it into what?
Well, have you seen his Statue of Liberty out of cornflakes? Have you seen it? It's awesome.
Oh, geez.
I mean, really.
That's making me hungry, man. You didn't make me some. I demand some cornflakes now.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, where'd that come from?
Cornflakes.
Keep it going, Screwy. We got like 2 questions left. Make them good.
So this is from Mickey Pony. Question is, what is your favorite My Little Pony crossover?
And explain.
Okay. We have some crossovers on this side of the pond, like Doctor Hooves, which is a Doctor Who crossover. Things like that. So basically, they take the ponies and cross them with something. Have you seen any of that stuff?
No. I'm sorry.
You gotta check out the Doctor Hooves. It's kind of funny. If you like Doctor Who, then it's pretty cool.
It's in
They've
the
also
link.
done. They've done all sorts of ones. They've done like James Bond,
Yep, and James
and
Bond,
Indiana
and Indiana Jones, and all those.
all sorts of really amazing ones. So, oh gee, this one is from Jason Drew. Not pony related, but Dusty. He's winning the Super Bowl.
What?
Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl? Or
Who
do
do
you
I think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Well, someone's going to have to beat New England to make it happen. So New England's on a tear. I think that New England is going to be one half of the Super Bowl because I think they're going to run through roughshod over Atlanta. And I think the 49ers are going to be the other half. And if the 49ers don't get hurt, don't take a major injury to one of their skill players, I think they're going to actually come through. So it's either going to be New England or the 49ers.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want Super Bowl. I have no idea.
Okay. Make a good one for Anneli, and let's do it.
Oh, fudge cakes. One second. Okay, I'll go with this one. It's a pretty one. This one's for the Silent Monkey. Question is, if you were a pony, what kind of pet would you have?
If I had a pet or if I were a pet?
No, if you were a pony, what kind of pet would you have?
I would have a Chihuahua.
A Chihuahua.
Because I had a Chihuahua. I used to have a Chihuahua, so I would totally have a little ponylicious Chihuahua.
There you go. And with that, we are at the end of the program.
Can I do a little thing?
You can do a little thing. You can do whatever you
A
like.
little thing.
Absolutely.
Oh, cool. Because I wrote this little ponylicious Nicki Minaj thingy today on Twitter, and some people were like, "Oh, can you sing it? Can you sing it?" And I thought, okay, I'll sing it on the show. It's just a little chorus, so you want to hear it?
Go right ahead.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. Ponies were meant to fly, hooves up and touch the sky. Can't stop, 'cause we had pie. Let's do this one more time.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Awesome. Beautiful. I got one other thing to bring up, and I don't know if anybody saw that, but Las Pegasus made announcements of more guests coming to Las Pegasus February 22nd through 24th, and they got a heck of a list here. We're going to run through it as fast as we can. Gary Chalk. Gary Chalk played Fido the Diamond Dog, who was the leader of the Diamond Dogs in that episode. He will be there. Mark Oliver, who played Gustave Legrand, the Eclair Griffin, he'll be there. Michael Dangerfield, the real voice of Rayburn, that will be the first place that he will ever appear at a My Little Pony convention. Sorry, Andrew, I love you, Andrew, but we found out that Michael did Rayburn. Andrew will be there. So Andrew Francis will be there, Shining Armor, also under the fan-built logo. I don't know how to say her name real quick, but the lady who played Gilda the Griffin, Amarke Hendricks, I think it's German. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. I'm very sorry. Gilda the Griffin will be there. First time she's ever going to be at a convention. Brenda Critchlow, Sakura, will be there. Peter New, our Big Mac gentleman, will be there. Sam Vincent, who played Flim of Flim and Flam, will be there. And, of course, Trevor Duvall, Fancy Pants Hoity Toity Iron Will be there. So it's getting better and better and better all the time. You don't want to miss it.
Rumor has it that there might be some more coming out.
So if you can get to Vegas, the end of February, you want to be there. So with that, we have the list of shows that which wonderful, wonderful bits of entertainment you can join us here at Everfree Network to watch this week. Masterpiece Theater's on an off week, so it's every other Tuesday, every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Our next show will have the finale of Shower of Stars that I am narrating and that Caradwin wrote. So make sure you catch that next Tuesday. Cutie Art Crusaders, the CAC, find and discuss the best fan art that bronies have to offer, and that's Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Then we have EQI, Equestrian Inquirer, Joe Stevens, Tech Rat, Masan, and LTT.
Look, mouse!
We'll have the comedy and news straight from the desk in Ponyville. That is Wednesdays, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Then Osaka Jack's show, Into the Spotlight, where he interviews those bronies who aren't quite getting the spotlight that they should within our fandom, will be Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Sketchy Sounds will play a 2-hour live acoustic music set for you Thursdays, 11 Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Brony Breakdown with our buddies Saber Spark and Paleo is Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, where they go over everything that's happened during the last week within your brony fandom. The Lunar Republic Takeover with Nightmare Moon will take over the radio side of Everfree Network, and that's the All Request show, Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Saturday Night Songs with Michelle Kriba is Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. One Tricks Mixology, the Trance Electro and House Music Show, is Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the radio side. Then we have Pegasisters Live, which is a show sort of like this one, which is a live stream, and that comes from the female point of view of the brony fandom, and that is Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Then the new show, Blue Screen Bronies, will also be on Sundays. So catch all that wonderful entertainment here on Everfree Network. And I would love to thank Anneli Heed for joining us at so early in the morning over in Sweden. Thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
It's
we
really
didn't feel too much.
Absolutely. And Screwball for hanging out and doing his thing, and Cowboy Dave, who's going to cut this all together to make us look wonderful on the YouTubes as soon as we get done here. So it should be up on the YouTube fairly soon. Tomorrow I just have to find my outro music. There it is. And we're just about out of here. So next week we are going to be not on because we have a convention here in San Jose that I will be attending. So I will be working a convention here, and I will be on a panel with Apple Cider and Chef Sandy and Mike the Microphone and Razga talking all about the brony fandom to this convention. So we're going to have a good time. So I will not see you next week, and we will see you the week after. So until then, we want to say adios and have a wonderful week, everybody. And thank you for stopping by. Good night.
Bye.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we'll be back soon. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.